was actually the last news item that we did, but I do want to do one quick one because when we mentioned the Fiji concert, 30,000 people showed up for this. Tickets sold out immediately. People were worried that there would be a lot of altercations, so to speak. So I wanted to do this, and this is very quick, but you're going to love this one, Greg, being an ex-uniformed person.
Despite the massive crowd, HPD says 0 arrests were made in Saturday's Fiji tribute concert. Police say 30 vehicles were towed for parking in designated tow zones. Roughly 30,000 people attended the concert at the Waikiki Shell and
Robi Kahakalau.
Yeah, and Kauai.
Kauai Hill.
In decades.
Bula'ia. Did you ever hear the story how he got the name Bula'ia?
No.
He was going to call himself Bulaya, right? That's what he wanted, and he told that to Israel, Kamakaviwa Ole, right? And Iz said, "Oh, you should make him Hawaiian, Bulaya, Bulaya," and at the Okina. That's how he got that.
Man,
yeah, I know.
That's something.
Yeah. He was having some issues at one point, and I brought him into our karate dojo. I said, you got to get back to the basics, because what happened was Bula'ia got more popular than Kauai Hill, and it was tough on him. You know how fame is a weird thing,
Oh, yeah, yeah. And I mean, considering what he gave up, because I think he and his brother, I think, owned Straight Up Clothing.
Yeah.
If memory serves me correct.
Yeah.
And so he actually gave up that lucrative business to go into entertainment, and then the Bula'ia thing just took off.
It took off.
And was amazing.
When he had his Straight Up surf shop there in the beginning of Kailua, before you go in Kailua, where that boat place was, right? I went in there to look at a board one time, and he came out, he goes, "Hey, Andy, I said, well, Kauai, brah." And he goes, yeah, me and my brother own this place. And I said, I said, "Hey, congratulations on all the Bula'ia stuff." And he goes, "Andy, I just went copy Junior Boy from All in the Ohana." And I went, nobody. I copied somebody. Everybody copied somebody. He goes, no, sir, bro, but I studied it, and that's how I came up with the character. And then he reached on the rack, pulled off a board, and went, "Bro, like you have this, bro. Just my way of saying mahalo for using the Junior Boy wig." And, I went, come on. He goes, "Please, bro, please." But in the emotion in his face, I took the board just because I don't like him cry. He was he's the heart on that man.
Still a good guy. When I saw him, he was just coming out he was just on the tail end of those issues that he was having. And I really hope that and I told him, "Kauai, you got to turn this around, man, because you're worth saving." And he was like, "Yeah, brother Hamley, yeah. And I'm just glad he's still with us.
Yeah. I remember him at a concert one time, and I went to watch it. I was backstage, and we were talking, and he's the headliner, right? And ladies, and they're introducing me. He turned to me and he went, "Bro, no more act." I went, "Good luck, Kauai." And he went out and pulled it off. Wow. I don't know how he does it, Hawaii and all that. Crazy. Wow. That story is a great anecdote. Thank you for sharing. Oh, you're welcome, brother Sam. Yeah. Straight Up Surf Shop by Creekside Bar. I remember that place. Yeah. I know that. There you go. Yeah. In fact, the boat people offered him money because they wanted his space, and they gave him a boat. And they said, "I'll trade you one of these high-end boats if you move out and let us take over your lease," which is what he did,
Yeah.
They never know he was leaving anyway.
I know, right? How's that? I get 2 months left on my lease. Sure, go for it.
But you know what? I think they didn't want him to, they didn't want him to lease to somebody else. Yeah. They wanted that. They used it for their office after that. Yeah. You have touched so many people, Andy. Your influence stretches far. Yeah, well, that was just TV. That had really nothing to do with me. But again, a good guy in his heart of hearts.